So I want to show you guys something that I bumped into and just kind of give you guys a review whether it's worth it to buy it or not. And I want to be completely honest, so let's get started. First of all, I'm a mom. I have a little baby and I also have a dog at home. And the thing that I'm struggling with most of the time is that there's a bunch of odors in the home. And I was just trying to find something that was going to help me get rid of food odors and a bunch of things like that, just musty smells that sometimes linger in our home. Like I said, we do have a baby and a dog who we care for a lot, and it was just very important for me to find something that was safe around them because, again, I tried air fresheners, plug-ins, and I noticed that my daughter was always going out to reach for these things, and it just drives me crazy just to know that it can damage or hurt them. And so I was looking for something that was chemical free, non-toxic, organic, and I was wondering if I would find anything, and I did find something. So I want to get right to the punch and tell you whether it works or not. Okay, so do they work? Yes. Now, I did buy a few of them, but these were my favorite ones. The major difference that I found between all these ones that I had purchased was that the actual charcoal, what is inside of the bag, was different. Now, I'm just that kind of person that I need to make sure that what I'm buying is safe and it's what it says that it's gonna give me. The biggest difference that we noticed when we opened these bags was that the first bags we had purchased, it just seemed more powdery, and it seemed like there was just more particles that were kind of in the air. I don't know, that kind of freaked me out a little bit because I thought, well, if as soon as I open it, if there's like kind of powder and it's coming out, is that coming out of the bag? Like, I wasn't too sure. On this one, on the other hand, the reason why I liked it a little bit more was because the charcoal was really chunky. It didn't have any powder. As soon as I opened it, I would lay it on the floor and no dust would come out of it. So it just felt safer to me. And I was reading that, I guess when charcoal is bigger, it tends to be more porous. So it has more pores, and therefore the absorption is greater versus if it's powder or if the charcoal chunks are smaller. And I don't know, I just really like this one just because it gave me more confidence that it was safer for my children and for my pet in case he were to find it and just pull on it or something. So this comes with 2 of these deodorizer boxes, and it blends in your fridge really well. So this set came with 200 bags like this. The other one's in my husband's car, so I wasn't able to pull it out. But 2 of these 200, 275, and 2 50-gram deodorizer boxes for your fridge. So it seemed like a pretty complete set to me. And I didn't feel like I was getting too many bags or too little bags. I felt like it was just enough for what I needed for my home. And just remember to activate your bags as soon as you receive them. So I read that as soon as you get your package, you're supposed to get, your bags out of the package and then place them directly under the sun. So you would go outside and just lay them out on your balcony, lay them out on the floor, wherever you have direct sunlight. You can just place them there, and you do it for 2 to 3 hours every month. So the biggest thing is that in one occasion, I forgot to reactivate them. And I noticed that the smell started to come back after a few weeks. So then I was like, why is this happening? And then I was like, okay, I need to remember to reactivate them. So I put them back in the sun, and after 3 hours, I came back in, put them in their location, and started working again. So you can use these bags anywhere in your home. They come with a really pretty long rope, and you can use this in your living room, in your laundry room, in your car. If you have bad odors in your car, you can use it there. I have a diaper pail for the baby, and I put it right above the diaper pail, and it definitely absorbs odors there. But anywhere where you may find musty odors or food odors, you can place them there. You don't need to hang them. This one, I took the rope off, and you can just place it anywhere by your closet, anywhere where it works for you, in your restroom. So that's where you can use it. And don't expect these to produce any type of odor or any type of fragrance. They don't smell like anything. They won't make your house smell like flowers. They simply just neutralize the odors in your home. And so if you're struggling with just bad odors as a whole, whether it's from your cat litter, whatever it may be, it's gonna neutralize those odors. Now, it did take a few days for us to notice a difference because I wasn't sure if this was supposed to work right away or was it gonna take a month? I wasn't sure. But after we placed them in our home, I started noticing a difference about 2 to 3 days later. Definitely on the third day, I did notice like, it doesn't smell like that morning odor that, you know, when you just wake up and all your windows are shut, it just smells like a certain odor. I didn't notice that at all anymore. And yeah, it took about 3 days for us to notice a difference with these. Now, my husband drives the older car and I drive the newer car. And in the older car, it is used. And we did notice that when we bought the car, it had some type of like just old like smell to it. I don't know who owned it before, but he did place a bag in his dashboard and it definitely has improved the odor in the car. I don't no longer get in the car and it just doesn't smell anymore. So it definitely improved the odor in the car. Now, these are supposed to last 2 years. That's what I read, that you'll be able to recycle them in the sense of being able to place them under the sun and keep using them for 2 years straight. Now, you can recycle the charcoal that's inside. So I was reading that if you open the bag and you take out the charcoal, once the 2 years are up, you can use the charcoal to add it into your garden just to improve greenery and promote greenery in your garden. So I plan on doing that once the 2 years are up. And lastly, I live in a 400 square foot garage. And so I know for a fact, because I've tested it myself, that having a 200 gram bag and this 75 gram bag is enough for this area. I know that because I did read that a 200 gram bag will mainly cover an area of 100 square feet. And like I said, my garage is really small, so I don't think I need anything more than that. This one we just hang right by our closet and it's enough for any odors that might be in that corner. The other ones, I use these in the refrigerator, and the other two, one of them goes into my husband's car, and this one I hang it above the diaper pail for my baby, and it works amazing. And if you are interested in checking these out, I'm definitely gonna leave a link so you guys can look into it and get an idea for yourself. Well, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to answer a few questions that I had for myself, and I hope that you found this useful. And I'm definitely going to be leaving a link in the description box so you can find the ones that I felt comfortable with. If you Google it, if you find them on Amazon and you type it in, you're gonna find hundreds of them because I found so many. But like I said, this one just seemed a little bit more complete. It seemed right for my home, and I hope that when you try them, you enjoy them because I'm sure you will. They just made a huge difference for my home. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. And if you guys have any questions, leave a comment down below and I'll definitely be sure to answer them for you. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.